Your September Social Security check could look different this year, and timing matters more than ever. Right now, millions of Americans are discovering changes to their payment schedule that could affect when money hits their bank account. And some are eligible for benefits they didn't even know existed. Here's what's happening. Social Security benefits increased by 2.5% in 2025, which means the average monthly benefit of about $1,900 received almost $50 more per month. But September brings unique timing changes that every beneficiary needs to understand. Because September 1st falls on Labor Day this year, payments are being adjusted to different dates throughout the month. If you're receiving Social Security retirement, spousal, or survivor benefits, your September payment date depends on your birth date, and SSI recipients are getting their September payment moved to August, meaning they'll receive 2 payments in August and none in September. This isn't just about timing, it's about knowing exactly when to expect your money so you can plan your monthly budget accordingly. The maximum benefit has also changed significantly. Workers who delay retirement until age 70 can now receive up to $5,108 per month, while those claiming at 62C reduced amounts. Understanding these qualification rules could mean the difference between receiving thousands more or less each year. But before we dive into the details that could put more money in your pocket, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so more seniors can get this critical information. And let me know in the comments what questions you have about your Social Security benefits. Now, let's dive deep into what this September 2025 Social Security change really means for your monthly income, because what I'm about to share with you could literally put more money in your pocket or help you avoid missing a payment altogether. The first thing you need to understand is that this isn't just another routine month for Social Security payments. And if you're not prepared, you might find yourself wondering where your check is while your bills are sitting on the kitchen table waiting to be paid. The 2.5% cost of living adjustment that began in January 2025 has been helping nearly 68 million Americans stretch their dollars a little further each month. But September brings some unique complications that most people don't know about until it's too late. Think about it this way, you've probably gotten used to receiving your Social Security payment on the same day every month, right? You plan your grocery shopping around it, you schedule your bill payments, and you know exactly when that direct deposit is going to hit your bank account. Well, September is about to shake up that routine in ways that could catch you completely off guard if you're not paying attention. Here's what's happening behind the scenes at the Social Security Administration that directly affects when you'll see your money this month. Because September 1st falls on Labor Day this year, and that's a federal holiday, SSI recipients are getting their September payment moved to August 29th, which means if you receive supplemental security income, you actually got 2 payments in August and won't receive anything in September. Now, if you're managing a tight budget like most folks are these days, this timing shift can throw off your entire monthly financial plan unless you understand what's going on and plan accordingly. But that's just the beginning of what you need to know about September's payment changes. Regular Social Security retirement benefits are following their normal Wednesday schedule based on your birth date, but even here there are nuances that could affect exactly when your money arrives. If you were born between the 1st and 10th of any month, you typically get your payment on the 2nd Wednesday. Those born between the 11th and 20th receive theirs on the 3rd Wednesday. And people born between the 21st and 31st get their payment on the 4th Wednesday. However, when holidays interfere with these dates, payments get moved to the preceding business day, and this is where things can get confusing for people who aren't closely following the official payment calendar. Let me tell you something that most people don't realize about these payment schedule changes. They're not random inconveniences. They're actually governed by strict federal banking regulations that require government payments to be processed on business days only. This means that when a payment date falls on a weekend or federal holiday, the Social Security Administration has no choice but to move that payment to an earlier date. The good news is that when this happens, you get your money earlier, not later. But the challenge is knowing when these shifts are going to occur so you can adjust your monthly budget planning accordingly. Now, let's talk about something that's going to affect every single Social Security recipient starting next month. And this is information that could save you from a major headache down the road. Paper checks are being discontinued after September 30th, 2025, which means if you're still receiving a physical check in the mail, this is your last month. After September, electronic payments through direct deposit or the Direct Express debit card will be your only options. If you haven't already set up direct deposit, you need to contact the Social Security Administration immediately, because come October, there won't be a check coming in the mail, and you don't want to be scrambling to figure out how to get your benefits when your rent is due. The reality is that this move to electronic payments isn't just about convenience, it's about security and efficiency. Physical checks can get lost in the mail, stolen from mailboxes, or delayed by postal service issues, while electronic payments arrive reliably on the scheduled date and are much more secure. Plus, with direct deposit, your money is available in your bank account first thing in the morning on your payment date, rather than having to wait for a check to arrive and then clear when you deposit it. Speaking of payment amounts, let's talk about the actual dollars and cents impact of this year's cost of living adjustment, because understanding exactly how much more you're receiving can help you make better financial decisions. The 2025 COLA boosted benefits by about $49 a month for the average Social Security retiree, which might not sound like a fortune, but over the course of a year, that's nearly $600 in additional income. For someone receiving the maximum benefit, the increase is even more substantial, and if you're married and both spouses are receiving Social Security, you're looking at close to $1,200 in additional annual income. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is information that could potentially change your retirement planning strategy completely. The maximum Social Security benefit varies dramatically based on when you decide to start claiming your benefits, with early retirement at age 62 limiting you to $2,831 per month, while delaying until age 70 can get you up to $5,108 monthly. That's a difference of more than $2,200 per month, or over $27,000 per year. And when you factor in the annual cost of living adjustments, the long-term financial impact of this decision becomes absolutely massive. Think about what this means for your personal situation. If you're currently 62 and considering when to claim your benefits, every year you wait means not just a higher monthly payment for the rest of your life, but also higher cost of living adjustments, because those percentage increases are applied to a larger base amount. It's like compound interest working in your favor. And understanding this concept could literally be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The September 2025 changes we're seeing are also part of a broader trend in how the Social Security Administration is modernizing its operations to better serve the millions of Americans who depend on these benefits. These improvements in payment processing, electronic delivery systems, and communication methods are designed to make your experience more reliable and secure. But they also require you to stay informed about what's changing and when. The bottom line is that whether you're already receiving benefits or planning for retirement, understanding these timing changes and payment options puts you in control of your financial future rather than leaving you guessing about when your money will arrive.